Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily tarot. So today, as the title should suggest somewhere, we're looking at doing a soulmates in separation reading, okay? So you can already tell by that particular title as to whether or not you're going to find any useful information in this reading. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be juggling 3 different tarot decks here. One for the energy of the connection itself, and then a deck specifically for your energy, and then a third deck specifically for their energy. Anything that I say during this reading, number one, don't take personal offense at anything, okay, because it is a general reading, and of course the energies could be flipped as well, okay. So I could be pulling what is their energy, but in actual fact it could be your energy instead. So you have to use your own discernment and definitely keep an open mind when you're viewing general public readings, okay? Right, so the first thing we're taking a look at is the energy of this particular soulmates in separation connection. Right, so can we take a look at the connection for our collective, please? What is the energy of this connection as it currently stands today, please? Okay, that resistance, it tells me that somebody within this situation refuses to back down. They refuse to acknowledge the part that they played in the situation. I am picking up on a little bit of ego, but it's ego in the way of someone is trying to avoid embarrassing themselves, okay? And they've got this opinion that if they have to admit any sort of accountability or any sort of wrongdoing, then that would be embarrassing for them, okay? Now, the way that the connection currently stands, you've got the 8 of Wands and the King of Wands. So there is, and again, don't take offense, okay? I do have to emphasize on that. Don't take offense. There is still an attraction here. All right. Either you towards them or them towards you or both. Right. We do have the energy of somebody within this connection wanting to take action, though, with this King of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Right. It's someone who is feeling compelled to deal with the situation because the separation has gotten to the point now where it is feeling unbearable for someone here, okay? And this strong desire to actually do something about it with this King of Wands. The King of Wands is all about getting the job done. It's someone who is being brave, who is being adventurous, and who genuinely wants to take action. And of course, King of Wands is a very attractive energies as well. Consider its counterpart, the Queen of Wands. You know, that's very magnetic. I am picking up on someone that they've got a lot of charisma. It's almost as if it's difficult to say no to this type of person because of their charisma. There's someone difficult to say no to. That could also be your energy, okay? Whoever is watching this reading, you could be the one where people have a difficult time saying no to you because you come across as being quite charismatic. So again, take it as it resonates. Now, what you think or feel towards this soulmate that you're currently in separation from is the Knight of Cups. And that one came out scattered initially, okay? So there is still love here that you have for this person. What they think or feel about you, they're kind of blaming you here, okay? They're saying that you're the one that walked away. Now again, I don't know if that's true or not, okay? Because I don't know what's happened between you. But they're basically of the opinion, and it could be true, they're of the opinion that you're the one that decided that you were going to end things. You're the one that walked away, left them, abandoned them, you know, whatever turn of phrase they're using here. But they're basically saying it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't walk away. I was interested. I wanted to take things further. I was interested to see how far things would go. I was genuinely curious to see if this would work out or not. And they're saying it was you that walked away. Okay. How you're viewing them is the Two of Wands. So you're viewing them as someone who's moved on quite quickly. You're viewing them as someone who didn't seem to struggle to get over this connection, that didn't seem to struggle to move on at all. They're viewing you pretty much the same. They're also saying as well that you... I'm struggling to find space. That you make them happy, or you made them happy. It's just baby cat there in the background. Not so much of a baby anymore. She's massive. They basically view you as the best thing that ever happened to them here with this sun energy, okay? And they still do think of you very, very fondly as well. I'm getting this vibe of them sort of reminiscing over the short, that's really specific, the short amount of time that you spent together. And they look back on that fondly and they smile. Okay, what is it that our collective isn't seeing about this connection? Thank you. The Page of Wands reversed. You're not seeing how this person truly felt about you and how genuinely happy they were with you, how genuinely happy you made them. I'm also getting the energy as well that you're not seeing how funny you actually are as well. So this person, they were definitely, and still are definitely, attracted to your sense of humour. They're saying that they love how cheeky you were to them. So I'm getting the impression that this is an individual where they're used to people kind of sucking up to them. So, I mean, it's possible that this individual has got the type of career where, I mean, they could be in a position of power or a position of authority within their own career, because they're very accustomed to people sort of being yes men and yes women around them. And with you, it was different. With you, it was definitely different, because you didn't suck up to them. You were just normal. You treated them like a normal person, and they loved that. You weren't afraid to be cheeky or sarcastic here. And for you, it's like you weren't even trying to do that. You were just being normal. You know, you were just being normal. You were just being chill. You just treated them basically how you treat everyone, which is as an equal. And they absolutely loved that. They loved that. And that's what you're not seeing, or that's what you didn't see about this connection. That was one of the major things that this person was attracted to you for. Okay. What about their energy, please? Oh, there's resistance again. Phew. What they're not seeing. The Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Temperance, Two of Swords, King of Wands. For what they're not seeing. That's an interesting combination with the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. Ah, man. So, this... Here's the thing. whoever this person is, they viewed you as a welcome escape, okay? Because there's something going on in their energy that is very dark. It's something that they're dealing with. And you were a refreshing break from the dreariness, from the mundane, okay? That's why I'm saying that this soulmate of yours, they genuinely did love, cherish and appreciate every single minute that they spent in your company. They've got something going on here, and it feels very, very personal to them. It's like they're not seeing the sheer extent of how miserable they actually are in their lives, okay? Because there's a message coming through where this person needs to surrender. They need to break free. They probably are needing to make themselves single here with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So they're in a really miserable situation. And it does feel with another person. They've been ignoring it. They've been ignoring the problems that they've been having with that other person. It's like almost as if they're telling themselves, if I pretend it's not there, then it doesn't exist. And lo and behold, their private situation has gradually gotten worse and worse and worse, okay? It does feel like they're actively and deliberately trying to ignore this. It's almost as if they are embroiled in a very complicated situation here in their personal life, that they're telling themselves is a very difficult thing to break free from. Okay, they feel stuck to this, they feel attached to it, and I'm super surprised that the Devil card didn't come out. Although now, having seen this energy, we are now fully expecting that Devil energy to come out. Okay, again, because of the context of how this is reading. So again, when they were with you, when they were spending time with you, and now when they're still thinking back on the time that they spent with you, they're like, do you know what? My person, so this is them speaking about you, my person made my life happier. They made me laugh, and I hadn't laughed in such a long time. And for them, that was a really special, really beautiful thing. Because they were used to basically walking around with this really stern, almost twisted look on their face, which wasn't an attractive look, you know, because this person, they are quite an attractive individual, but you know, when they were wearing this constant frown and this, you know, almost grimace, like, they definitely didn't look attractive doing that, and they didn't feel attractive, and you know, everything was really uptight. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. But they were accustomed to being uptight all of the time, basically, and then it's like they meet you, and straight away, because of the energy that you brought in, which was very childlike, not childish, childlike, carefree, you know, you're down for a laugh, not taking anything seriously, really. It was that breath of fresh air, basically, that they're saying that they really needed, and they definitely appreciated that. And they couldn't remember the last time that they had a really good, like, belly laugh, you know, to the point where their face aches with smiling so much. They had forgotten how long it had been since they felt that, basically. And the time spent with you, like literally they're saying that their cheeks were aching because they were smiling so much, that they were always looking forward to the next time that they'd see you, you know, just to wait and see what else you were going to come out with next type thing. And definitely not someone who is a suck up, you know, so you definitely impressed them in that way. So yeah, now that we've got this separation going on, it's like they've been plummeted back into this, it sounds melodramatic, they've been plummeted back into this darkness of their daily monotony, of their daily life. And it has reinforced the message to them, the importance, basically, of dealing with whatever this is. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels heavy as shit. It genuinely, it feels really, really heavy. 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. It's like they're looking at their personal situation and they're like that. I cannot hide this anymore. I cannot hide my unhappiness in this situation anymore. I've got to make changes. I've got to work on it. I've got to try. I've got to do something at least. Okay, 8 of Coins, Temperance, 2 of Swords, and the King of Wands. And it's like ooh, I'm stuttering. Does this person stutter a lot? I'm wondering. It could just be with them thinking of you and thinking of everything that they're needing to do in order to achieve what they're wanting to achieve with you. They're going to have to face a lot of trouble before they can get to that point. But it's like, I've made the choice and I'm choosing my person, which is you. So they're choosing you, and they're choosing everything that's going to involve, which is this up here, 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. So if this is someone who is basically trying to free themselves from an unhealthy or an unhappy marital situation, it could be, okay, you know, where they're lying about how they feel about that. They fully understand the gravity of what it is that needs to be done, because King of Wands, I mean, that's shown up again. Like, there are no mistakes in tarot. They're wanting to feel that way again. They're wanting to live that way again. They're wanting to fully embrace this energy again, this side of their personality. They're wanting to live that side of themselves freely and openly without feeling the need of having to hide it, basically. So the personal situation that they're in at the moment, they feel that they're not able to be who they truly are underneath, you know. Again, it sounds a bit cheesy, melodramatic, but it's also quite sad, okay? So I can't help but feel for whoever this person is, because at the moment they know that they're living a lie and they suspected as much, but then after having met you and spent some time with you and then losing you again for whatever reason, it really has reinforced that message to them of, do you know what? I cannot go back to living this lie. I cannot go back to pretending that I am this person over here when I'm really, really not. I'm just not that person at all. Never have been. But that's what's been expected of them, type thing. So, yeah. I know it's a lot. It is a lot. But there it is. So let's take a look at what is next for this connection for both of you, okay? So what's coming up next for these two and for their connection, please? Just trying to control my breathing so I can focus on this. Because it is quite a heavy energy. Yeah, like 6 of Cups. Soulmate energy, nostalgia is past energy also, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, in regards to what is next for this connection, It certainly does indicate that this connection is coming back round again. Okay, so whatever the reasons were for the physical separation, it's indicating that that physical separation is no longer required. So you're approaching the end of the physical separation from this person, and it certainly does indicate to me that that you two are going to cross paths again. Okay, so again, take it for what it is. All right, use your discernment, be sensible, definitely. And of course, if this is the type of person that you do not want to cross paths with ever again, then you're going to have to find a healthy, sensible way of dealing with that. Okay, you can prevent it if you don't want it. If you do want it, then you can welcome it in. All right, because again, I don't know your personal circumstances. I don't know who this person is. All I can do is read the strongest overall energies. Okay, please do bear that in mind. So like I said, if this is a situation where this person was a total absolute bitch or bastard to you and you're not wanting to cross paths, then you can avoid that. Okay, again, each to their own. The Six of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune indicates that for those who are wanting this reunion with this particular individual, then it is part of your destiny to cross paths with them again. Okay? And these two cards, they're genuinely leaning more towards the positive side of things. So again, this is going to be a good thing, okay, for both of you, because it means that finally you get to have the conversations that you never got to have. You get to deal with things that you perhaps didn't deal with back then. And it does indicate to me that this is a really strong soul connection as well, okay. What's under there? The Chariot. Yeah. Victory in this connection. That's what's coming up next. The result that you were both wanting. Okay, can we have messages for our collective from their soulmate, please? As far as zodiac information goes, I tend not to give zodiac information out because they could literally be any sign. You could literally be any sign, okay? And to be fair, you've got a lot. Almost all of the zodiacs have come out of this read, okay? We both know I am not the one for you. That is in the reversed position. That's in the reversed. So what they're saying with it being in reverse is we both know how we both feel towards each other, and we both know deep down in our souls that this reunion, that this reconnection is pretty much inevitable at this stage. We need to let each other go. Interesting, because it flies right in the face of what we've just seen. I'm starting to understand our connection, and I'm so attracted to you. Yeah. So I feel with these two messages here contradicting themselves, I feel that you've both tried to let go of each other. You've both tried to forget about each other, thus unable to. Okay. That's why there's that contradiction there, because you are both starting to understand what this connection is and what you both mean to each other. Okay, again, that part of the message obviously is not meant for those who never want to cross paths with this individual ever again. Okay, you've really got to try to remember not to take anything personally out of a read, especially when it's messages that that you don't want to hear. Okay, you can disregard the stuff that you don't want. It's a general read. It's not a private read. Okay, right. I finally found the right page for you. So you've got 1-1, clear energy blocks and activating the higher chakras. So 1-1 is a brand new beginning. It's the starting point. It's a new start. Okay. So what they're saying with this one is when this reunion happens, and I'm not seeing when that is, okay, again, it's going to be different for all of you, but when this reunion happens, they're saying that you're both going to be taking things back to the basics and starting again. Okay. Right, your soul body consists of 7 energy centers that parallel your physical body and are the bridge between your spirit and the material world. These life force portals run vertically from the base of your spine to the top of your head. Dense energy can cause interference that blocks this energy system, preventing it from functioning properly. It is important to keep your lower 7 chakras balanced in order to raise your energy frequency. So the overall advice here is for you both to raise your energy frequencies, okay? And that'll open your soul star chakra, which is the gateway to your higher soul. Opening this energetic doorway unlocks your hidden truth, helping you to align with your spiritual gifts. It also enhances your ability to communicate with your spirit guides. This card recommends that you tune up your chakras on a regular basis, and however you feel is going to be the most effective way for you to do that, then that's what you need to lead with. Okay. Lots of people do that in lots of different ways. Everyone has got to find their own ceremony, their own routine that suits them. Okay. I would say that a good starting point is to find on YouTube or wherever platform, like a free chakra clearing music track, of which there are going to be several, and just sort of take some time and meditate along with that. Okay. You'll also find like guided meditations for it as well. Again, free right here on YouTube or any other preferred platform. There are loads of them out there and they're all really, really good. Okay. It'll heighten your ability to keep your energy channels open, free and clear, which keep you connected to source energy, and this will increase your energetic vibration so that your actions arise from an emotional frequency of love or above. Okay, so continue to send each other love and healing, and guaranteed you're both going to be feeling those intentions being sent towards each other. Okay, so that's what that one's saying. Now let's take a look at I can't remember what this one's called. Is it Soul Journey or When Two Hearts Meet or something like that? It's a good article. I do like this one. What else can you tell us for our collective? Thank you. Connection in the reverse, yeah. It's a temporary separation, okay? Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. It came out in the reverse. So, again, it's like you might not fully understand, or they might not fully understand how connected both of your souls actually are to each other. Okay, enlightenment, there you go. Yep, with enlightenment there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. So it's basically spirits reminding you that separation is an illusion. Okay, yes, we absolutely can be physically separate, physically at a distance from somebody, but when there's that soul connection, you're always connected. Okay, always. And then you've got commitment at the bottom of the deck. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. So it's possible that you have a commitment that's coming in from this individual, or them from you, okay? But again, commitment has got to work both ways, okay? It's obviously it's not going to work if one person's committed and the other person isn't, okay? So this is mutual, because inside that ring, you've got 2 people inside that ring, okay? And then union at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you can see that, okay? You've got union at the bottom of the deck with commitment. So yeah, it definitely looks like this connection's coming back round, is coming through, okay? Right, what else for our collective, please? Okay, now this deck, it is one of the cheeky decks, okay? So again, if you're easily offended, then you might want to switch off. Bye-bye dumbass bullshit, and hello sea of tranquility. Yep, so that somebody is dealing finally with all of their emotional baggage, with all of their possible trauma as well. They're dealing with it, they're processing it, and they're able to finally move on from everything that was keeping them stuck, trapped, miserable, okay? And then you've got nope, double nope, hard nope. Choose the path of nope today. So again, it's a reminder that you don't have to be involved in anything that you don't want to be involved with, okay? So again, there's a message for those who are not wanting to welcome this back in. That's fine. That is your free will right to choose that, okay? Nobody's forcing it. All right, you have the free will right to choose for yourself. So yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful to someone. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you did like it and you're wanting to see more. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed and who is part of this fantastic collective. It's absolutely, honestly, it's an amazing atmosphere on this channel again, which is lovely to see, especially after we had a couple of dodgy months there where it was looking a bit weird, and then finally yeah, the atmosphere is back to being kind and helpful and considerate again. So thank you so much to everybody for helping to build up this fantastic community. It honestly, it doesn't just mean a lot to me, but it means a lot to everyone else who's looking for like support and validation as well. So yeah, for anyone who is interested in a private reading with me, then my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. No other website is going to have my services on it, okay? So if there's any website that deviates from the address that I just said, then it's going to be a fake one. All of the information about all of my readings as well, and everything else that you might need to know, you're going to find all of that in my description box. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.